y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana. I hope y'all are doing well. Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? Please and thank you. All right, contempt of court. Contempt of court. That means that the proceeding or whatever's going on is being violated in some way. Someone being held in contempt of court makes me feel like they blurted out or they spoke out or did something that the judge saw fit to hold them accountable for something. But you know, I feel like that's kind of inconsiderate and disrespectful of some person to have to be called out for contempt of court. So possibly that's something that's going on. We have the Tower card showing itself in the pre-shuffle. So what else, Spirit? What else? Thank you for that. All right, I heard misjudgment, misused, and abused. Okay. Yeah, so it's giving me compulsive liar vibes, you guys. That person who continuously has lied throughout their whole career. I want to call it a career, right? They're like a career criminal when it comes to this. But I feel like that contempt of court energy has a lot to do with them being called out. But still, they're being called out by a judge at that. And they're still wanting to like go against that. I'm hearing perjury. Wow. Now, this does not have to be an actual physical court and judge and all that good stuff. You know, we are spiritualists, so we have to decipher through the meanings of things. So, yeah. I don't know, you guys. It feels like, I mean, whatever it is, somebody is even up to the last little bit. Like the person who's like certified to be in a position to actually judge you and sentence you, they're trying to come up against that person as calling them like a liar or whatever that is. It's crazy. Contempt of court. This delusion. I'm not even gonna laugh because at this point, you guys, if y'all are not new here, y'all already know what the vibes are, what we're dealing with here. This is somebody who carried on for so long. You know, they evaded so much, but it was because of their own thinking that it was okay to do continuous repetitive things against people. So that's the delusion part of it. Whatever's going on with this person mentally. I heard the word deprived. All right, deprivation could come from a parental figure. Oh, goodness, you guys. What in the world? Here we go. All right. Thank you for that, Spirit. I'm being told my deck's upside down. I know I flipped it a couple of times, but... Oh. Okay, card flipped over in the deck. Okay, I'm not even gonna say. We'll just go with what we get when it lays down on the table. All right, here we go, y'all. We got plenty. Good Lord, we got a lot here. So we have the Strength card. Help me, Holy Ghost. We have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck, y'all. So I'm feeling manpower. I'm actually seeing like the courtroom to where whoever the deputy is, you know, the one who would have to hold back or restrain someone from getting to the judge or lunging at anyone in the courtroom. I just see this muscle power, just somebody who's on standby, but then I actually see them getting close to the person who's blurting out, because that's what I was shown in the channeling. So it's getting like the temper in the courtroom or the outbursts that are going forth, like this person being held in contempt, or maybe it was the threat of, you know, I feel like it's heated, but it's like this person is not willing to accept what they're being rendered, what's actually being shown to them as evidence. Like, look, you were here, you were there, you were everywhere doing this nonsense BS. And this person's like, that wasn't me. And it's like, okay, okay. Strength card at the bottom of the deck is definitely giving me someone who would have to have, you know, this professionalism, this precision to know how to handle things. You know, if you look at the card, you know, this is the person who is able to walk up to a ferocious beast and, you know, like tame them, hands all close to the mouth of these canine teeth that could devour them at a moment's notice, but they've gained control. they've harnessed, you know, this ability to be able to do this. And I feel like this has to do with the court and the court system, things that are set in place in spirituality even. So I feel like they're telling me, you know, it's almost as if like the people in the courtroom saying, we got this. Like, you know, this, we see this all the time. So I guess that's no need for us to be concerned, collective as divine beings, that, you know, this outburst is going on. But let me ask you this, like, if this is sounding like someone that you know who could be going through their sentencing trial right now, like etherically, right? Did they have outbursts around you? Like when you all went out, were you like not even low key, but like, were you like embarrassed? Like you didn't really want to go out with this person because of these outbursts that they had? Well, it's same things going on in the courtroom. Yeah. Same thing, same person. They didn't change. They probably said they changed. They didn't change. Okay, all right, so that's the underlying energy for what we're about to get into. I'm hearing that we're about to be entertained, y'all. All right, y'all ready for this? Okay, let's go. So I see a Knight of Cups here, but it seems like there's some sort of progression here. I'm hearing like a shit show or a circus, but it's headed up to this King of Cups, who appears to be in the reverse, but it's all above, you know, this strength card energy from this courtroom. I'm hearing like the court justice. So this could be like court gesture energy here with this Knight of Cups to this King of Cups reverse. All right, y'all, let me get focused. Let me get in tune with what the cards are about to reveal. All right, Spirit. Tell me about this Knight. I don't know why I'm laughing. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. I hear we're about to be entertained. I'm seeing like clown colors here, like the vibrant yellows and the red and blue and green. I'm seeing all of that here. Very high pitch ringing in my left ear right now. So here come the messages, y'all. Get ready. All right. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups, Spirit. Y'all, the circus imagery that I'm seeing, the Knight of Cups says, oh, you got me. But when they shoot the gun, it's like the bang, like the clown gun, and then it rolls out the script that reads bang. That's what I'm being shown here. Somebody is not taking this serious, y'all. Like right in the court. You got people in there like, okay, well, they told us we got this, right? We were already set to steer clear of not even worrying about what they're dealing with, because they said they've seen this all before. It's nothing. They got it. But it's like this person is putting on a show in the courtroom, y'all. Like with all the special effects. The clown suit, they got the red nose, the wig, the props with the gun with the bang rolling out. But it's like, oh, you got me. But then it's like, well, hear me out with this cup energy, with the emotions. Well, see, what had happened was that's this person. But it's like they're joking about it, y'all. They're trying to put out all the charm. They're rolling out the red carpet for wanting to make everybody laugh or make it seem like it's not that serious. Like right in front of the very judge, they're doing all of this. And if you had a view on this courtroom, you wouldn't be able to blink. You wouldn't be able to take your eyes off of this pony show I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's a spectacle of how this person is parading around as if this is some sort of game to them. I'm hearing they're sweating bullets. So if we're getting clown energy, but somebody who's really scared, this person could be scared of clowns. Maybe this is somebody who told you they were scared of clowns, but they've turned into the very thing that they were afraid of. But it's an illusion. Clowns are illusionists, right? You know, I'm thinking of even the character from the movie It. You know, the illusion was, it's like the peekaboo, you know, with covering the eyes and then showing them, but then you're like cheering, you know, the kid, he's like entertained a little bit. He knows he's not supposed to be talking to strangers, but this is a clown. So it's like, it must be okay. I'm going to stick around and see what else is going on with the clown. And the clown's like, they all float, you know, in it. But it's like they were trying to summon them, like to get them to do what it was that they want to do, like throw a huge illusion over the child to where the child ends up going with the clown and then they're missing. I didn't know we was going to get Stephen King in here, y'all. I didn't know. Okay, but that's the jokingness and the seriousness that I was picking up on. Like, this is not a joke. But this person is, look, the magician card reversed. That's where the clown and the illusion energy is coming from, y'all. There's something about a ring. I don't know if it was courtside or a ring, like, you know, it could be that circus ring. You know, the old-timey circus, how they have the 3 rings. That might be specific right now. Like over here in this ring, they would have this whatever activity here. And everybody's like, ooh, ah. And then the center ring, you know, is something else where the crowd is ooh and eyeing. Then the third ring was something else. So those could have been like 3 different people or 2 people working along with this person to where they all had their own little show going on. But it was all to entertain. It's like, look what I can do. Maybe when these people got together, it was just kind of them wanting to show up one another by way of these illusions, whatever they were able to do. But now they're being called out in court. Well, it's specifically this one. This one here who's dressed as a clown. Like, that's what I've been seeing from the get-go. But, you know, they're trying to parade around and laugh and sweat like everything's fine. And, you know, I don't know what it is that they're doing. Like, people, you know, I don't feel like it's like there would be people invited into the courtroom. I feel like it's all just like either the judge, possibly the lawyer, and it's just sentencing stuff. It's not nobody needs to argue any point here. This is the sentencing and they're acting like this. Let's see what else is here, y'all. I feel like if we were a fly on the wall, like we would either be like, so like this person, like, we wouldn't be able to believe what, like, we wouldn't be able to like blink and peel our eyes away because it would be like so unfortunate to watch this unfold, but so entertaining. But then so like, you know, you don't want to see this. It's like you don't even realize what you're even watching. One of those things. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, y'all. I mean, magic stick much? Abracadabra, you know? I mean, yeah, no? Looks like it to me. It's in the reverse, though. But I'm hearing activities. Like, what activities can they do? So that's the thing. It's like, what trick can I do for you? It's what they're asking, like the judge, to get the judge to change their mind or to lessen the sentence, or either just, they want to just take the focus off of them, but it's really on them, but they know they can't do that. So they need to morph into a clown or a character to entertain them. That's what this is. Spirit, tell me more about this Ace of Wands reverse. So I'm hearing, and I heard, and I'm hearing actively, like, I can get you to do what I want you to do. Maybe that was their gift. And that's how they entertained themselves and others. Whoever they shared this offering with by way of, I said there were probably 3 different separate ring placements of 3 separate activities. Could be represented by 2 others and their own separate honing of their own gifts. This person right here was like, I can show you some, I could prove it to you, but that's how they formed this clique, this coven, whatever this 3 is, possibly 2 that they worked together with. That's how they got into this, was I can show you. Kind of like I can show you better than I can tell you. There was a pact that was made, y'all. But like I said, it felt like it was to one up one another. It was fun for them. It was entertaining for them. My left palm is itching. It was entertaining for them to get together and say, well, did you hear what happened? Did you see what happened? Did you see? You know, for them to say that I did that, or, you know, that person suffered because I did that. I'm not going to tell you how I did it, but just know I did it. But then the thing is, they were already building like some sort of coven or relationship or working relationship together, that they didn't have to prove it because it was already set that this is what I'm going to do, and watch it unfold. All right, y'all, let me keep going. All right, so these cards I'll look at. Okay, so these definitely I will consider reversed. We have the 8 of Cups reversed. So this means someone's not able to walk away. So I'm hearing whatever they caused emotionally, they have to answer to that. And possibly that's what's going on with the sentencing. But they're trying to do any and everything to distract the sentencing from coming forth. We have the Knight of Swords. So this is quickly, and maybe that's where the sweating was. I'm hearing profusely after, you know, when I knew sweating was about to come out my mouth, I heard profusive. So like this feels like it's like really at the last minute that this charade of a performance, entertainment, magic tricks, whatever this is, they're having to do this quickly at the last minute because it's coming down. I'm hearing the word rendered. I feel like I used that word in the beginning, but it's coming down quickly, and I'm hearing sharply too. Not to mention that sword being here, because there's nothing that they can deny. They can't say that they weren't there, they didn't do it, that wasn't me. They can't do that. That's not going to work. Whatever show that they're trying to put on to distract away from, you know, why they're there and what they're about to receive, they can try all they want. They can pull whatever strings or the rabbit out the hat. They can do all of that stuff if they want. They can. It's not going to help the situation or help get them out of the situation that's about to be handled. Behind that, we have the 6 of Swords reversed. So this is a no-go. This is somebody who can't leave. Like, no, that was the swiftly, the coming in swiftly, and I heard sharp. That 6 of Swords reversed means nobody has your back here. In the reverse, that's what that means for me. You have no coverage is what this person knows at this point. But they're trying to, okay, so now I know they're just trying to prolong it. What's the word when you don't want to do it and you put it off until you have to do it? That's what was happening here. They knew that they were putting off something that they needed to do, and then it's really manifesting right now all over again, like they should have did that when they had the chance. But oh well, it's too late, so I got to think of something else quick. But it's like nobody is here to speak up on their behalf. Like, Judge, you got the wrong person. And let me tell you why or show you. That's not even necessary, because these swords let me know that this has already been accounted for. Like, yeah, you were there. We got you here on the camera. See the time, the date. That's you. That's your car, right? No, we got the license plate. That's you. You know, everything's fitting descriptions here. So that could be physically that we're talking, that's coming up to where they are having to face for something that was caught on camera. It's undeniable. All right, y'all. So this energy was on top of this Queen of Pentacles with this 4 of Wands and then the Moon card reversed. So this Queen of Pentacles, it could have everything to do with this exposure energy because they were part of that 3-ring circus. This Queen of Pentacles here was one of the performers, possibly by way of marriage, 4 of Wands, or a family member, 4 of Wands. They built something together, a foundation. Those are the 4s. Now that Moon card reverse, they came up off of some information here. I'm hearing to save their own ass, but I don't know if that's I'm not saying that I'm denying what I'm hearing, but I feel like it's more to that. These cards were on the side. So even with the Moon card reverse, there's still something hidden because it's on the side. So it's neither upright or reverse, but there's like something that's, I'm hearing like a pinpoint or pin trigger or hair trigger energy. I don't know what that is, but it's like maybe possibly something being pulled out at the last minute by this Queen of Pentacles. So what I would say is this Knight of Cups thought, you know, everything's already here in this courtroom that I need to answer for, even though I'm gonna lie and say that's not me, that compulsive liar energy, all of that right now. But with that compulsive liar energy, you know, you tell one lie, you got to keep it up, right? Well, compulsive liars, like, I mean, how far does that go? So this Queen of Pentacles, oh, the camera energy, y'all. This Queen of Pentacles threw something out at the last minute. Something that this Knight of Cups didn't think about or didn't remember or, you know, didn't know about. It's coming out. I'm hearing humiliation. I'm hearing judge and jury. So maybe there is a jury in the courtroom. Maybe it's something that's coming out after the fact, like after the actual proceeding in the courtroom, when the judge is about to sentence, something's coming in from left field, like, oh, what about this from this Queen of Pentacles? I know that this has to do with something specifically, you guys. So I'm wanting to wait around, and I'm hearing sabotage. I'm wanting to wait around and see what's dropped on me so I can share it with y'all. I'm hearing an old school song, Criticize, Alexander O'Neal. This has to be 80s, early 80s. The title was Criticize. I couldn't tell you anything about the song right now other than that. So that's something I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics to see. But this is feeling like a scorned lover energy with this Queen of Pentacles. Oh, y'all know what I just saw? I just saw like a woman lawyer walk into the courtroom with a power suit on, pantsuit. But it's almost as if it's like, you know, she's like, oh, you didn't expect to see me, did you? But that would be the Queen of Pentacles who had the relationship with the Four of Wands. Oh, it's making sense. Okay. Listen, they didn't know who they were sleeping with, dealing with, making pacts with, whatever this is. They had no idea who this Queen of Pentacles really was. I'm not saying it in a way to where this Queen of Pentacles was divine, so they were ultimately protected and this person's finding that out. No, that's us. That's us. That's why they're in the courtroom now, because of what they did to us, right? But who they chose to have these entertainment things with, this person was keeping a record. This Queen of Pentacles, I wanted to say was keeping score. You know what this could turn into, y'all, too? This Queen of Pentacles on the side, and this person saying, yeah, I did that, not knowing that whoever they inflicted was related to this Queen of Pentacles. So this is the surprise witness or the surprise justice coming in from left field, y'all. They had no idea that whoever they performed, whatever magic trick this was to impress these two people, one of them being the Queen of Pentacles personally knew that quote unquote victim. And I'm not saying quote unquote to be insensitive. I'm just saying they definitely turned out to be a victim. But this Queen of Pentacles, that was their family member or their friend, or just some, like it could have been like a school teacher that they really enjoyed in school. They had nothing but good things about the school teacher. The school teacher taught them a lot and cared for them when their own parents didn't even look out for them. This school teacher was always around, but the school teacher was the victim. That's the vendetta. But the Queen of Pentacles had to wait. I'm feeling an energy of they could not say anything. When they found out who was responsible for that school teacher, it doesn't have to be a school teacher. I'm just telling you that whoever it was, the Queen of Pentacles had a soft spot in their heart for this person. But when it came down to, yeah, I did that, I was responsible for that, you know, with their one-up sessions, their bragging sessions, I'll call it, the Queen of Pentacles, this is the one to where if we could put the camera on their face at the time of them learning this, you could see their whole body language change. But they couldn't really show it. They couldn't say, that was my favorite school teacher, why you do that? They couldn't do that. They knew it was much more serious at this point. But there was some sort of pack energy here as well. Like, I feel like it was one of those things that they could never be like, you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that. Because they each wanted to be independent of each other. But at the same time, they wanted to try to have each other's, I don't want to say they wanted to have each other's backs, but in this weird way, it's like no secrets could come outside of what they were doing. So nobody could really show that they, you know, were attached to a victim. I don't know how that works, y'all. I've never subscribed to anything like that with anybody in my life. So I don't know what kind of, you know, what they were under. They were all under illusions anyway. I mean, they were responsible for casting them. So of course they would be falling under each other's illusions. I mean, that's how I would think the game goes. That compulsive liar energy as well. That could have a lot to do with how this event turned out to be to where we are now, to saying, dang, they really harmed someone that, you know, one of the others really cared for. We got the King of Cups up here, y'all. This King of Cups could be the school teacher. This King of Cups could have something to do with this soft spot that this Queen of Pentacles had in their heart. It could be an uncle. It could be anybody, y'all. But I feel like it was something, I'm hearing betrayal. It was something that should not have been done. But it's like the Queen of Pentacles could not have stopped this. Because they all did dirt. So how dare the Queen of Pentacles say you shouldn't have did that when, you know, the Knight of Cups could have said the same thing to the Queen of Pentacles, you know? Like it could have went both ways. So nobody really could say or hold each other accountable or judge one another. That's what this is. They couldn't judge each other. Because I'm feeling the energy of it would have shown them as being disloyal. Like you can't criticize anyone. Oh, there's a criticize again. They couldn't do that. But this King of Cups here in the reverse, I feel like, yeah, oh my God, I'm being drawn back to like a past reading where this King of Cups came up missing. Something happened to the King of Cups. I can't tell you what video it is or anything like that, but the energy feels reminiscent when I started touching on this King of Cups. But that possibly is a school teacher. I remember even in the reading, I said, this is somebody in the neighborhood. To people, they know their routine. They've been in the neighborhood for a long time. People know them. They go get their coffee the same place at the same time every morning. They speak to everybody. They stop and, you know, pet the dog, hug the kids. They do all of that because that's their neighborhood. They've been there forever. But this person went missing and the community wants to know, well, what happened? Where are they? It was the same King of Cups, same energy, y'all. Same energy. So something, okay, so the camera, I'm being reminded of the camera. I keep hearing close, so I don't know the initials, the CCV or something. CTV, closed circuit, something. I don't know, y'all. But I keep, that was in the beginning, but I just chose camera because that was easier. But I guess it has to do with surveillance, like private surveillance or some sort of special form of surveillance. Closed circuit camera, television or something. And technology might have a lot to do with this. So one of these, well, right now all we know is the Queen of Pentacles and then this Knight of Cups who's trying to dance his way out of this sentencing, but was surprised by this Queen of Pentacles and their whatever evidence they're presenting by way of this, you know, what happened to this King of Cups. Here, I'll show you. I got it right here on tape, film. Maybe it's a recording of them laughing about it. I told you they got together and tried to one-up each other, share stories about, oh, that was me, I did that. But then they couldn't really deny it because it was like, yeah, well, they said they were going to do it and it happened like that. So they must have done it, you know? I'm not trying to go all into detail about all of that, but we got the gist, right? Oh. There's something about molestation coming up now. So I'm hearing the word charges with that. Yo, I don't even think y'all want to even know. Because I know, because I'm hearing this something that'll make you sick to your stomach, like actually want to throw up. So, all right, y'all, we got a few more cards here. I have the Nine of Cups reverse. I have the King of Swords here, and I have the King of Wands. Oh, my. Lions and tigers and bears. Excuse me. Spirit, tell me more about these court cards by way of the King of Wands, the King of Swords, and then the Nine of Cups reverse. I'm hearing slumber. Slumber means sleepy, but then if somebody put a spell on someone to bring forth a slumber or an illusion, a slumber to make them, to put them asleep, but, you know, not literally, but could be. But it's like, you know, so they wouldn't be able to take notice or pay attention. So I'm hearing that's some sort of spell or illusion spell. To get to y'all, this is so crazy. This is crazy what I'm picking up because it's like, duh. You know how when you go to look for something, you know you put it right there. We'll talk about the car keys. You put them in the same spot every day. When you come in, the same spot, put the car keys there so you know to grab them before you head out the door because they'll always be right there. The times where you went to that spot and the keys weren't there, right? But then you left again only to come back and see the keys reappear. But they never left. That's an illusion. I know it sounds crazy because it's like, no, the keys aren't there. But then where did they go? Do the keys have legs? No. Stuff, we could say that there are instances in our life where we say, oh, it must have legs. It got up and walked away. No, it didn't. It's something that's derived to have you be late for work because you couldn't find your keys. So the keys kind of disappear to make you late. Because whoever casts a spell, they don't want you to make it to work. They don't want you to have keys. They don't want you to have a car. You know, they don't want you to have things. So that's the illusions. So possibly with them saying, oh, they were late for work, they didn't show up for work, come to find out, you know, the car stalled, the car wouldn't start. Oh, I did that. I did that. Thank you for confirming that. That's what they were doing, y'all. How many times have you got up to, you know you laid it right there, right? Only to be like, yo, I must be losing my mind. Like, I know I put it there. You know what they would tell us when we were younger? Oh, it's a little fairy or a little elf took it or something. No, those are illusions. Cut and dry. Now you see how it works. But they had a ball, y'all. They had a ball. This King of Wands, King of Swords, Nine of Cups reversed. There was plenty to go around. They could do this all day long. There's so many people to have take part in this. Like, take your pick. I mean, they couldn't really be strangers, though. They just had to be people to where they can, like, you know, make an account for, oh, it worked. I hear we're exposing these demons, y'all. Because they never, I mean, again, how are they going to, that was a dog stretching, y'all. If y'all heard that. How are they going to get caught? This one's in the not even the proceeding, the sentencing now, saying that wasn't me. But whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, whatever they have is going to be undeniable that this person's responsible. But this was all stuff hidden, done behind in the dark. Moon card energy, Magician reverse. I'm looking back at the Strength card, y'all. I hear fighting for justice here. But this is giving me collective, a lot of people being raised up to be able to take on the job of. No one else could have did this. No one else could have shed light or brought light to this, or at least get the understanding from the spiritual realm to bring forth to the 3D to let everyone know that this is how this is done. And here are your people responsible. You know why you're going to know who's responsible? Because your story is like mine. And it happened to both of us. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and we have the Ten of Cups. So I'm hearing somebody just wants to escape the illusion. Somebody's trapped in the very illusions that they set for other people. But I told you, this threesome that was going on, the 3-ring circus, as how it was referred to, they really had, it's weird to call it loyalty, but that's what it was, right? They made a pact. I've been saying pact from the very beginning. You can't really get out of a pact. It's like a gang. We're talking about a spiritual pact at that. They can't get out of that. Whatever you signed in blood, you drank each other's blood, whatever y'all did to form this group, to make you all more powerful by way of that triangle, the circle energy, that infinite energy, the protection of your little coven, whatever spiritual protection that was that you thought you were signing up for, I would think to be protected by, you know, the devil. That would have been their master who they were serving. So that circle energy and then the triangle energy with the circles, that was some sort of pact that they built, but it made them powerful together. Oh, one more card. We have the Seven of Wands over here. This is in the reverse. So I feel like this is like trials. These are like all of these trials that are taking place right now in the ethers and trickle down here to 3D. That's why these people are running scared, because it's being handled. They're receiving their sentencings. They're trying to say, I didn't do that. I wasn't there. You don't have no physical evidence on me. How can you prove that? But you're talking to a spiritual courtroom. What do you mean? Surveillance is everywhere. Like what? What? I'm hearing count up all the costs. So these are numerous things. Numerous things. I hear they're going down by the boatload, y'all. Boat could be significant. Water energy. The abyss. Like they're going down by the boatload. So if there are hundreds of thousands of people perishing, I guess that's what it is. Not surprised to see adjudication out here. Not surprised to see main male. We have lovers at the bottom of the deck. That pack, they could have all been sleeping together at that. I mean, if you're going to drink somebody's blood, then, I mean, you might as well raw dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever. Not that I have anything against, you know, your sexual preference, but This would be a group of narcissists who would deny that they were homosexual, but they sleep with their coven partner who is also the same sex. That's what I'm trying to say. To build this strengthening of this triangle. All right, we have the poverty card over here. So with that, you know, that Knight of Pentacles reversed, that means they don't have anything to give. It's not being accepted. I said that they were trying to get away from, they want to try to pull themselves, but they're trapped. They can't. Poverty. 3 and 7's 10. Done deal. Adjudication, of course, main male. That's the only card there. There's one card down here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the thoughts card in reverse. I mean, yeah, this one who was doing all the performing, like they can't think of a trick good enough. Like there is no trick good enough to get out of whatever they're in. Here's some more cards that flipped out. So they kind of were touching the bottom of the deck energy here, and then this Queen of Pentacles energy. We have the Coffin card, so that's the ending. But, you know, I said this King of Cups here possibly was somebody who is missing and has been missing, and people want to know, where are they? We have the Concern card. We have the Privileged Lady, possibly this Queen of Pentacles energy, the community wondering where this person is, and then we have the main female. So the main female, let's see. Let me ask about the main female, y'all. I mean, well, that would be the counterpart to the main male, which is here. So that would be this, you know, this Knight of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles. But I still feel the energy of a third person, but that could be either this King of Wands or this King of Swords. I'm hearing these two possibly were at, or one of these was at a distance. Possibly, I don't even want to go in and pull the energy to see who was where and what. But what I can tell you, one of these feels like that they were somewhere else. Like not physically here to go sit in this little friend group, coven group, and compare notes and, you know, brag and do all that kind of stuff. Somebody was at a distance. Somebody more powerful than they were. That's what I'm getting. But, you know, that could be one person right here with this Knight of, well, yeah, duh. This King of Swords, you know, they're the ones with the abilities to be able to think out a plan. Like they know how to get it done because that's all they do. They're basically a beast at this. That Wands is just saying they'll also do it. They not only make the plan, but they could also get it popping by getting everything together. When I say getting everything together, that could just be like their own like book of knowledge that they have internally with how to make things happen to people. But even when I was over here, y'all was talking about the illusion of the keys being missing. Like, you know, you put the keys there, like there are actually people who cast those kinds of illusions. Because you're not crazy. You know where you put the keys and they're not there, only to leave the room and come back after you've, you know, done laps around your house looking for the keys, come back and see them laying in the same spot, but you're already like an hour late for work, or you called in and said you couldn't find your keys. So that might have resulted in, you know, you losing a paycheck for the day or possibly being fired. But that was the whole point of the illusion. So then it gets back to the little group, the little friend group. Oh, yeah, they got fired. Yeah, that was me. Pathetic. All right, y'all. I hope this helps.